Anyhow, about the big surprise. No, I don't. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm allowed to hint, but something's coming up. But also the timing is still a bit not completely clear on that, so we're gonna have to wait until also we get some more information from Graham on that. But what I have heard about it is gonna be awesome. So maybe that's a bit mean to say it like that, but no. So there's no hint other than that it is supposed to happen soon, but there's no fixed date or anything yet. So, but I'm sure by the time that all gets fixed, then Graham or Emily will put a blog up and we'll start promoting it. But yeah, it's definitely something you don't want to miss. That I can say that much. So now maybe I made it worse, but yeah, Waterhole is a bit quiet at the moment. We've had some good days at the Waterhole. Just show it a bit maybe. Yeah, we can keep secrets sometimes. Yeah, as we were actually going out on the walk, we did feel a little bit of rain, raindrops. But fortunately during the walk it didn't come through. But actually, yeah, hopefully later today there's still lots of cloud about, and it feels very humid. So hopefully we'll get some rain and a bit more than last night. Last night was nice, just a little bit of rain on the roof by the time you go to sleep. That's always good. Thank you, Mike, for the compliment. It's always nice to hear that people are enjoying the things that we are adding. We get some kudos as well. Kudos.
Kudos, yeah.
I know the word, but I still haven't figured it out. I must look it up, but I wonder what the origin of that word is. Whether it sounds a bit Greek or something to me. But yeah, kudos. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's a very overcast day, so the Waterhole might be quiet. But on the other hand, so was yesterday. But towards the end of the afternoon, animals still came to drink. Yeah, because it is the only water in the area at the moment. So yeah, maybe I don't know. Did anybody mention that the lions came back tonight, or because I know 2 nights before, actually also during the night, the lions were spotted at the Waterhole, but didn't see any notes about it this night. Nobody posted anything. No. No, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, maybe as Peter said during the drive, they're having their fill. It looks like there's not a lot of buffalo left. It's just the smell that is left. Yeah, it's a very particular smell. It wasn't too bad though. I've smelled worse from a dead elephant, but I guess an elephant is bigger than a buffalo, so it can also smell worse. Or maybe we were just not too downwind of it. Yeah, let's see what else can we chat about. Have you guys got any idea? Just send us a message on the chat or at finalcontrol@wildlet.tv, and you can tell us what you want us to chat about. Aftermoe says, yeah, I believe both males were at the Waterhole drinking last night. Yeah, they definitely were, and there was some interaction with buffalo. Yeah, there definitely was. There was lots of interaction with the buffalo. They were drinking, and then the buffalo chased them off, as we said earlier. Yeah, one of Mike's kids, Greg, is asking when the rains come next month, or hopefully earlier, Greg, but we'll have to wait and see. When do you think the Gowrie will be showing some more volume? Well, that's definitely going to depend on how much rain is going to fall, and very exactly also where it falls. Because what I understood from Peter is actually maybe we can show it a little bit. We just get the camera working. If you go to that side, that is actually the area that, if you get really good rains, that whole area will fill up. The whole, you can't see. I'm used to doing the we learn, and then when I point my mouse, then okay, and then you can also see it, but you can't see my mouse now. But if you look at the darker area, where the clayey areas, that's definitely going to fill up. And if the rain is, what is that now? If the rain is very good, actually, we might even get some of the lighter areas filled up. But The thing with this pan is that the catchment area is quite small, so that means that the rain has to fall exactly in the right spot to fill up that pan or that dam. Whereas some other dams like Buffelshoek and others, they have a much bigger catchment area. And catchment area means that if rain falls in a certain area, on a certain place on the ground, it will always run downhill, and then at the lowest point it will collect. And you can imagine if something is in a low area with lots of area sloping towards it, then that's called a big catchment area. So any rain that will fall in that area will actually end up in that pan. If very close to the waterhole you have like a little ridge or a little hill or something like that, then the catchment area is very small, and all the water that will fall on the other side of the hill doesn't end up in that pan. And that's the thing with the Gowrie waterhole or with the Gowrie pan, that the catchment area is actually quite small. So if you get good rains in exactly the right area, it can fill up fairly quickly. But if the rain just falls a little bit further west or north or east or south, then the water will run off to a different area, maybe Treehouse Dam or other areas. So yeah, it's definitely going to depend. It might fill up, it might not, even if we get good rains. But I guess that's one of the things in nature. We'll just have to see what happens. I hope it does though, because it looks like it would be awesome if we get all that area filled up with water, and there will be lots of activity. Also, hopefully we'll get some birds then. I know from one of the other pans or other cameras that I watched, they have a lot of bird life, waders around, green shanks and other birds. Whereas the pan as we have it now, the waterhole is too small for that. But if you get good water in the pan over there, then we're definitely going to see birds like that as well. So that should also be quite interesting to watch. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully the rains will come soon. Hopefully there will be a lot of rain. But nobody can predict that. Let me just see. Yeah, some people are saying that they haven't seen the dam full. I'm one of them because I've only got here recently. Others have seen it, and I've seen a couple of pictures on it on some of the videos that people made, and it looks really, really beautiful and very different. And if you look on the GPS map that we use, also there you can see actually that satellite picture must be taken during a time that the dam was full, because you can clearly see it on there. Yeah. Oh yeah, some people are pointing out the video. I'm not sure which one it is, but I've seen it somewhere. I think it's called a year of Gowrie or something like that. It's been posted quite recently. I think even Emily featured it in her last blog. So if you scroll down on the left side of the page into where Emily describes the videos, I think it's somewhere in there as well. Anything you want to add, Simon?
Yeah, just been commenting. Yeah, it's going to be amazing to do that, and just kind of commenting before about the thanks that you guys were giving us, that for Pete and I, for the things that have kind of changed since we've been here and all that, to where we do like to thank some of you as well, because there's been some of you that have been here since the beginning of Wild Earth, and it's been amazing because you guys post a lot of the pictures and videos, so that even us, if we have any questions, we can kind of go back and see some of the videos, and we can take a look and see how green things were and how different. To where I think actually a couple of the films featured right now on the blog also showed a little bit of how green things get here, to where I'm really looking forward to that, to seeing how things are. Yeah, and it's just always great being around, seeing what there is out there, and kind of amazing experience. So this morning, Pete, for making up for the lines, I think you got the cheaters as well, which is really great. so that's awesome. To where the other night when Pete was basically working trying to get the internet up, he was going to try and go out on camera to see them live, because Herman saw them first, and then I saw them the next drive, and then so it was kind of Pete's turn, because they are amazing to see in person, and it is slightly different seeing it sitting here in the final control versus actually sitting on the vehicle. But yes, when we saw it at the watering hole, I was just there, looked back at the mast where Pete was, and I was like, I wonder if we can switch a little bit, because it was an amazing sighting.